So, as the description says, today we're going to be going after the koi pond lab. Um, Hopefully this will go well. Um, First thing we're going to do is go down and get some resources that we need, and then we're going to come back up and craft what I need to help us do this exploration down there with as little difficulty as possible. I did do some research since the last stream to find the stuff that we do need that I haven't. I wasn't able to find when we were down exploring the koi pond last week. So it should go a little bit easier this time. I also did some off-stream exploration down there. Um, so I have an idea where we're going a little bit. I don't know if the koi pond is going to take the whole stream. But if not, we will go from go with my how much time we have left after we get done with the koi pond lab, as to what else we might be able to get done. So at this point, I'm just planning on the koi pond lab, and we'll see where we go from there. So, first and foremost, last week when we were, um, or not last week, Tuesday when we were going through here, we went down and we got some uh, boatman fins. I am dealing with some chest and head congestion, so if I cough a little bit, I apologize. I'm gonna try not to do it into the microphone. Um, but we went down and we got some boatman fins while we were exploring the koi pond. And I was able to make the fins. We also have a gill tube. What we want to make is, oops, is the bubble helmet. So what I want to do is actually there is a crafting station inside the pond lab. So we'll probably just take the 4 fell grass and the 4 silk rope with us, so that we can craft it down there without having to come all the way back. So I'll just grab that before we leave. I also did some hunting and gathering off from stream. Um, and grabbed up some food and whatnot. So we don't have to do that before I go. Alright. Alright, so outside of the sunken bones that we were unable to find last time I streamed, that should take care of the resources we need for the bubble helmet. So we shouldn't have to come back because I do know there is a workstation down there. So, I did find where everything is at, so we will work our way down there here shortly. I did make some torches. These are slime mold torches. They actually work underwater, so they're really quick to burn out, but we can get some lanterns that last a little bit longer while we're down there, so that should help. We got water with us, food with us, so we should be good to go. As far as where we're going, we're going to head right over here. Nope. Over here. Over here. I believe it's called the Red Punch container or something like that. So we're going to head that way. I'm playing the game off stream. I've also kind of gotten to like the dagger quite a bit. Obviously, I would wish I'd had a higher tier one, but it attacks really quick. So, to go down and get the sunken bones, you do need the shovel with you. So, if you're playing this yourself, when you go down to get these sunken bones, do make sure you have your shovel with you, and at least a gill tube. And the flippers are definitely a plus. Or the bullet fins. Now I'm going to use a very specific lineup to make sure we get to the right place when I go down here. I I got the location and how to find where we got to go to get into this lab by watching Chemical Apes on YouTube. With They do a really good job about explaining how and where to go on survival games like this. Um, and the one guy, Ben, he uses a lot of points of reference to make sure you understand what you're looking for. So, as I believe we found out in the stream last Sunday, when I last time streamed, the koi is a good thing to avoid. Which, as you can see, he is right here. So we're gonna wait till he goes away because he's one snap and you're dead. So, all right. So now we should be okay to go down. Obviously, we're gonna try and stay in line with these bubbles as we're going down. But this right here, we want to follow that down. And then we'll get some tubes right here. And there is an air pocket that will refill our water, or our air, from right there. I haven't gotten attacked by a diving bell spider yet, so that's a good thing. And there's Mr. T-Rex. And this is referred to in the game file, on the game wiki as the T-Rex entrance. So, that is why it's called so. We're going to use these air vents to get us through here quickly. And then we're in kind of a time crunch with our air. So we're going to go straight to getting back to air again. Gotta go through there. Follow this tube up. And then we're going to hit this scanner. And then, as soon as you get up here, you have air back. So this is above water, so you have air pocket right here. That activates the breakers, so that we can go turn out breakers, and it will give us access to more things up here in the lab once you get the breakers set up. This should go fairly quick. I had a difficult time finding one of the breakers when I initially tried to find them, but I did manage to find them on my off-screen game. So, here's the workbench right here, but before we can do anything with that, we do have to get the sunken bones. My club that I love to use does not work underwater. Here's a sunken bone here. You only get one out of there. There's also a koi scale right here. Um, and you get those the same way, and I probably didn't need to bring the silk rope down because it's all sitting right here. And there's also fell grass up here, so I could have probably just got the sunken bones down here. Um, Not brought the rest of the stuff with us, but I forgot those were down here. So I'm gonna refresh my air real quick. Um, but our first attempt is gonna be going down and trying to get the sunken bones, which the path we came in has sunken bones littered across the bottom of it. So we're just gonna go back out there and try to get those. It's gonna help a lot though if I have the shovel equipped. And we'll put that in 3. If my voice sounds deeper than normal or more uh, grindy than normal, it's not something I'm attempting to do. It's just my cold. But there's a sunken bone there. Another thing you want to kind of keep an eye out for in this area is koi scales. I found a couple of them down here, like right here. They take 2 hits with the shovel to undo. But they do unlock the ability to make koi scale armor, which is a tier 2 armor. And I think it qualifies as a white armor. So, definitely worthwhile. Can't remember what its benefit is. Oh crap. We're almost out of air. I don't think I'm going to make it back. But we'll try. No, we're not going to make it back. Well. What would a stream be without a death? We're just going to load last save. It'll take too much time to run all the way back. I don't know where this is going to put us. But... Okay. Well, that's not too bad. If it keeps dinging on us like that, I'm going to end up having to disconnect my headset because that's going to be really annoying. It looks like it saved after I... No. There's the koi skull there. That might be the second koi skull we got off of here. Before I mess around here too much more and lose all my oxygen again, I'm going to go up and get some more oxygen. And then we're going to go straight out and start going after the bones this time. I wasn't paying attention to my oxygen, that's why we ran out and died. But those things do happen. So I'll be more diligent this time about paying attention. We're gonna just go after the bones. I know the koi scales are down here, so we'll get those later. Because once I get the diving helmet, we'll be able to spend more time underwater. That should put us at 3 right now. I'm thinking it's about now that we want to start heading back. So we don't die. You don't have a whole lot of time right now. This might be actually cutting it really, really, really close. So, see how many times I have to die before I figure this out. That was about as close as I want to call it. We'll go down and see if we can find 2 more bones real quick. Once we get the 5 bones, it'll be a lot more forgiving. Because we'll have the helmet. And then we'll have, like, a lot of time that we can deal with. Because the helmet over top of the gill tube, it effectively doubles your amount of time that you can be down underwater. Um, so it makes it a lot easier to get around and do stuff. It looks like it's going to take one more breath of air before we find the last bunk. So I'm pretty sure we're down to just needing to find one more bone will be good. I'm not sure how the stream is running on Twitch. I'll take a minute here shortly and open up the stream once we get to the diving helmet. A second. I'm a little concerned with how many frames I'm dropping, but hopefully it's not too jumpy. Alright, I'm trying to find one more bone real quick. There it is. Now we'll go back up and we'll get our helmet made. And come back down here and do some more casual exploration because we'll have a lot more time rather than being in the crunch we're currently in. Alright. So this should put us good to go. On the bubble helmet, yep, we have all this stuff. Crap. Alright, now go in here and swap out that for the gill tube.
Focus is enough to keep me safe.
It's got a much higher defense than the gill tube has, which is cool. And it'll give us time to actually manage to to do the exploration we need and swim around to get the circuit breakers turned on because some of those take a little while. So alright. I do have the stream actually opened up now. We'll see how this goes. Alright. So I don't know how long I'm not gonna be able to watch the stream while stream actually opened up now. We'll see how this goes. I'm not gonna be able to watch that while I'm doing this because I'm hearing myself talk delayed. So hopefully it's not too choppy. If it is and you're watching, just let me know. We'll try to do what we can. Alright, so we're looking for circuit breakers like this right here. And then we have to access them and get to them. One of them's over here, the other one's over here. And the third one is hidden back in here. That's a diving spell dull spider that just aggroed on us. So, your dagger's not quite as quick underwater, but it still does a good job. I've heard the best underwater item for a weapon is the actual trident. So, we do eventually want to get to that point. Though I don't know how much time we're going to have to spend underwater. But we're going to follow this tube down through here. I know it can be kind of hard to follow the flipping and spinning and stuff like that, but I really don't have a ton of time um to go slowly through this and talk each individual step very quick slowly because we are um on a crunch with the air. So um I do upload these streams onto YouTube in their um full run times. At this point, I don't have an editor, a video editor, so I just don't cut anything out of them. So yeah, he's ways back. So you can go back and rewatch this. And, uh, oh no! You want to fight? Let's fight. I don't think he wants to fight anymore. And killing creatures does give you more oxygen and stuff, so um, bear that in mind too. So um, we have now successfully turned on all of the circuit breakers. I'm gonna go up here and get some air real quick, which you're gonna find really quickly that this breath I'm taking right now is completely unnecessary. But I want to make sure that I have air so that um, I can take a second or two longer to kind of show where we're going and stuff as best I can. It's not great, but so this door opened up above us when the circuit breakers were turned on, and this will be open air. So you can come up in here and get breath as well. So um, if you know where this is, once you got all the circuit breakers open and you don't have to explore for it, um, you can just come straight up and get air. It's right in the middle of the room where you turn on the circuit breakers. Um, and it's not too difficult to find. It's right above your head. Um, there's one circuit breaker over there. There's one there. And then there's the other one back there behind all those weeds. And as you can see, the door is straight above our head. So what we're going to do now is we're going to try to get some koi scales. Um, and then we're also going to try and get some more sunken bones out of this area down here. The koi scales are for the armor, and the sunken bones are for the trident. We're going to try and make them, but I don't know how successful we're going to be. I have, in the past, in my off-stream game, managed to get a couple koi scales out of digging them up. I don't know how typical that is. I don't know if it's a rare spawn or something. But sometimes you do get a couple. Most of the time I only get one, so just be aware of that. The koi scales and the broken sunken bones both have to be knocked out with a shovel, so the koi scales are considered a rare resource. So I wish in that effect that they did a lot more, but all the level 2 armors basically have the exact same attribute as far as the amount of uh, protection they give you. So they just have a different armor rating, whether they're light, medium, heavy, or and the bones, the special bonus they give you, like Ladybug armor. says that it gives you the attribute of perfect blocking. So I don't know how that affects damage coming through the block or anything like that because I haven't tested it out yet. But it's definitely something I'm worth looking at because at some point we're gonna have to get into combating stink bugs and spiders. So, and I haven't been over to the Black Ant Lab yet, so I'm not sure what kind of setup that's gonna cause. I'm guessing it's probably not gonna be great, but we'll see when we get there. We have yet the Black Ant Lab and the Haze Lab. The Haze Lab is going to be the biggest difficulty because that's in that gas cloud that we battled with last week. Or Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I'll get the dates right eventually. My working schedule is kind of weird, so my week timing is just off kilter from everybody else's. My weekends are when I'm not working. Just seeing what else we're going to find down here. I want to try and find more sunken bones, but I don't know how much luck I'm going to have with that right now. I don't really know how many koi we have at this point. But when we get up here to the dry area where I can breathe, we'll check it out. Alright, so we have 5 koi scale. That's a little short of what we need to make all the koi armor. But while we're underwater, we don't want the koi armor anyway, because we want to maintain our fins and we want to maintain our bubble helmet. Being honest, let's see. But we can check what we need to make our trident, which should be underwater. Bone trident, we need diving bell spider chunks and silk rope. I think we can get those out of that first area we were in, but I'm not certain. I think we can get at least one diving bell spider chunk out of there, and I know there's silk rope over there, so we'll try to make the bone trident real quick and see if we can get that. Because I'm not sure what we'll all run into in the lab, because I haven't been able to explore it very much off stream. And if I feel like we need more time on the lab, and it gets close to stream scheduled time, I'll probably just keep running, because I'd like to get the koi pond done today. I'm not really sure how long it's going to take us, but we'll see. Alright, so do I have diving bell chunks? Down here. Okay, we got one chunk down here, so that's all of them that we need. And the other thing we needed was silk rope. Okay, and then that's a torch. These are all slime stalks, and then there's 2 more torches down here. So we're going to grab the other 2 torches, because that first one I had was almost burnt out already. And as you might remember, there's a workbench in here, so we're just going to go in here and make the trident in here. So we're going to craft this, because getting as much damage as we can for underwater is going to be pivotal in our success. So we're gonna swap this actually out with the club right now. Well, actually, we'll do it with the bow. We'll swap the bow out because the bow we're not gonna need underwater at all, and that'll give us the dagger as a backup if we need it. I'm gonna go ahead and eat something that's off our hotkeys to get that up, and
I
then
eat this normally.
uh,
At least it's clean.
we'll top our water off real quick. Then we'll head back up into the main lab. It looks like the trident is one-handed, so that's beneficial to us. Because that'll allow us to continue carrying the torch while we're doing this. So, go ahead and hit the button and open up our next area. We can sleep down here, and there's another workstation right here. But I needed the reagents off from the rack, so it doesn't hurt us to have went back over there. So this is the door we just came in, so we'll head this way. And this takes us back up into the other lab, so we don't need to go up here. So it must be this door over here that we need.
Get your science here.
This one goes down, so we will pull. That door's red, so can't get through there yet. Alright. Quartz shard. We'll go ahead and take that. I probably could have deposited that wheel nose before we got up here, but there's another password over there. Remember how that went in the Hedge lab? I believe we should be able to progress down this way. This is the spot I had a hard time with because I couldn't see anything when I was down here before because I did not have a torch with me. Alright, it looks like we can go down. Alright. We'll pick that up, I guess. Alright, what else have we got down here? Oh, looks like we have a spot we can go up. I don't know what this is doing for us, really. It didn't do anything. It took us back to the exact same spot. Alright, did I miss something down here? Apparently I did miss something. Okay, so there's a diamond spider in here. Pull that one. Alright. Just kind of seeing where we can get to and what we can do. Reboot biome terminal. There's always something to do. Alright.
Dr. Applebaum has pronounced me in perfect health. For a man 20 years my senior. I must face the facts. The gray hairs, the wrinkles, they are not figments
Alright, so this guy's crying about he's old, so.
of the imagination. I can draw only one reasonable conclusion. It is the elusive fractional errors of the shrinking process which are the cause. Trudy has asked that I discontinue my experiments, but what choice do I have? If I quit now, I will have nothing. What will I be other than a failed inventor and scientist with no discoveries to his name, unable even to teach the basics of physics to a gaggle of hormonal teenagers? No! If this means that I must sacrifice 20 years of my life, then so be it.
Okay. Well, we were able to get up and around and do that, so. We got into the password room. We'll have to, I'm thinking from here. We'll go check out the, okay. There's a new door. This is not a new door. This is the same door we were in already. Well, that's fun. There we go. Aha! You're the one. They're not doing too bad, but above water, this is my favorite weapon. So. They came out of one of these rooms, so let's try and figure out which room they came out of. Must be this way. Yeah, we haven't went this way yet. Some more robots. Enemies is always a good sign. It means it's a new unexplored area. We have an analyzer in here, so we can do the koi scale.
Science.
And the bones. Let's see. All right. It doesn't look like I can make adjustments to OBM while it's running, so I'm gonna hope the stream is running okay and it's not too choppy. These are fungus that he's working on. Don't know what these are gonna do. Okay, so we just want to use these in smoothies. So we'll grab a few of them real quick. It doesn't look like they're going to do us any good otherwise. There's the super chip.
For a guy who believes that his entire life is a big failure, he sure did accomplish some pretty impressive things. Not that I'm letting him off the hook for this whole getting us kidnapped, shrunk, and then left for dead in this yard thing.
Alright, so. That was fun. that took a lot less time than I was expecting it to. So, um, we're gonna try and accomplish some other things today, I guess. This is the resource surveyor, which actually, let's see. I'll be dang. It will show us some components. So, over here by the silver chip, there's supposed to be some more bones. I have not found the silver chip yet. I've been over in the area of it a couple times, but I still have yet to find it. At this point, I'm not sure where we're at, but we shall see. Okay. We don't need any more water boatmen, so we're gonna leave those little guys alone for now. Put the torch away. I don't want that. This might possibly be the silver chip right here. I heard a guy go, where's he at? There he is. So, let's go ahead and check the map and see where we're at. The silver chip's way over here. We're nowhere near the silver chip. I'm not really seeing any need to explore where that's at. Okay, so this is the dome. This is the top of that room we were in. We need to go this way off from there to get to the silver chip. Let's see if we can find the silver chip while we're down here. Okay, so it's halfway between where we're at now and the T-Rex. Last time I was down here trying to find the silver chip, I only had the gill tubes, and I already swam past them. So, okay, so it should be right where I'm at. Somewhere. So let's try going up a little bit and seeing if it's up somewhere. There is a lily pad right above our head. It would make more sense for it to be underwater, but which it should be. So yeah, I'm not seeing it up here at all. I have no idea what the silver chip out of the pond gives us. And I'm not really certain how accurate the see, the shovel's not going to do anything for us unless it's giving us a signal that we need to do something with it. It's kind of weird that it says the chip is right here, but I'm not finding it anywhere. And it could be that there's part of the pond lab comes down under this area. Um, or not, we just haven't explored the pond lab enough. There's some raw science over here.
Nothing like a little science.
But so we don't kill, like, our entire stream time trying to find this thing, I'm going to go ahead and, go back above water. We'll go over and empty our, inventory and, see what we can't do about making some better armor, maybe. Either knock down some more, uh, ladybugs to get that perfect blocking, whatever that does, or make the koi armor. We'll see when we get there. There we go. So we're gonna open up our map again. Obviously, we don't have the silver chip, but before we go there, we're gonna go back over here to the Oak Lab, which we want to go about right there. Which I can already see the purple just above the root where we need to go. So we're going to run over to the root lab and drop off our super chip real quick. And we may very well come back and get the silver chip out of here. I'll do some research off stream between today and tomorrow. Find out how paramount that chip is to us. I hear him. There he is.
Good morning! How can I help you today? I knew I could count on you. Please hold while I update my files. Here we go. Processing. Processing. Whew! Better than ever. My diagnostic module is now restored. Analysis shows the spacer suffered a catastrophic failure in the embiggening cell. The embiggening cell stores and regulates interatomic energy transfer during the spacing expansion phase of the spacer. Put simply, it controls the rate of growth of the subject and prevents overexpansion, which can be quite messy. There is both good news and bad news. Which would you like to have first? The bad news is that the spare cell I have is empty. The good news was that I have a spare cell. The cell must be filled with a special mixture, a cocktail if you will. Another breakthrough invention by Dr. Tully. Hold please while I push the recipe for the embiggening cocktail to your scabby. Processing. Processing. Error. Missing directory. The directory you attempted to copy does not exist. Boo-doo-doo, boo-doo-doo. Cheese and fries! It appears the formula for the embiggening cocktail is not in my memory. It must be on one of the remaining super chips.
Who could have guessed that?
We will need that recipe in order to fill the embiggening cell and send you home. I am sorry. It seems like the forces of nature are trying to keep you in this yard. But I believe you are here for a reason. Hold on to the empty cell for me, and when you feel ready, retrieve another super chip to see if we can piece this puzzle together. Please come again soon!
Alright. That was entertaining. Let's go down here and see what kind of unlocks we got from the pond. I know there's an ASL terminal down here, so let's see what we can find.
Work, work, work! Have to keep things clean. There's experimentation to be done.
All right. Let's see if that actually does us any good. Alright, so I will be right back in a second. Alright. That took me longer than a second, but when nature calls, she doesn't have a hold button, so it was unavoidable. Alright. I'm going to disconnect stream for just a second and try to change the bit rate so it maybe runs a little bit smoother on your guys' end. I will be right back.